Gary Baldwin, he was on the show, and he said that the film was about 75% accurate, 25% inaccurate, something to that effect. Like I said, it was an entertaining flick, but being a day one fan, it just you gotta go. You got to go see Sergio's documentary or read Jerry Heller's book, or hopefully, like you said, the Hughes brothers will do like an Eazy-E type documentary.
Well, I'm gonna stay on their asses until they do, because they're incredibly talented filmmakers. They're good guys, and Eazy hired them right out of they were at film school at LACC or one of those junior colleges in Los Angeles, and they did a lot of great stuff for us.
And this was way, way before Menace to Society.
Right in the beginning.
Yeah.
They were still in college.
So they did all those early ones.
Well, between them and Marty Thomas also did lots of really important videos. And Terry Heller did videos. He produced some of the Bone Thugs and Harmony videos, and he did several of the other acts, and then he went into business with Brett Ratner for a while, and of course Brett went in the movie business.
See, that's what people need to know, because they just don't understand how many people that ruthless, the ruthless tree goes everywhere. In the flick, one more thing I want to say about the flick, it showed the DOC in there all it showed him in there for was his accident. It didn't show him contributing, like you said, he was the greatest lyricist. It didn't show him contributing lyrics or contributing anything. It just showed him.
Besides being a great lyricist, he was a great rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that he and Rakim, nobody flowed like they flowed. Nobody could rap like he could. That's why that album, No One Does It Better, is so prophetic, because I always felt that he was the best, and people that were there remember that he opened the only major NWA tour. He was the opening act on the tour, and he started off by doing 6 or 8 minutes and wound up doing 30 minutes by the end of the tour. He was so well received, and his album, we were going to ship, I think, 70,000, and we wound up shipping gold. Yeah, wow. He was a great rapper.
Yeah, we just had Marty Thomas on, and he just re-released the uncut director's version of Real Motherfucking G's. Did you get to see that?
I haven't seen it, but I love Marty Thomas. He was a pleasure to work with. He always came in under budget, and he was like a member of our family.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like you guys did have a family atmosphere over there, except for a couple infections that kind of came in. Do you look at Suge Knight as an infection?
Well, Suge Knight is just evil, and that's what evil does. He was a bad bodyguard. He was a bad guy. It's hard for me to even, put a real title on him. But the DOC brought him in, and then he worked for Dre for a while, and then of course he went in business with Dre. But he's a bad guy.
One thing they didn't touch on either was the fact that your house was vandalized, your life was threatened.
Yeah. Right.
What were some of the incidents that? Didn't you come home one time and found out that your house was broken into?
Yeah, it was July 4th weekend of 1990. Eazy had just moved into Calabasas. Dre hadn't moved in yet, and I was having my floors done. I think Eazy moved in January of 1990. I moved there in May, and I had some work being done, and I walked in, and there was no red Corvette in my garage. And there was a lot of stuff missing, and on the wall was spray painted, on the mirror in one of the bedrooms was spray painted, "Payback's a motherfucker, Jerry," or "Payback's a bitch, Jerry." One of those things. And, I always felt that that Suge had something to do with it.
Do you think
but,
that?
He always denied it.